Well, in case you didn't know, today is JD's birthday. So happy birthday to him. I'm sure he's enjoying that W. That's probably the best present you could ever get for your birthday. By the way, his TikTok is currently at 10 million followers, which is pretty impressive. That's 24 hours after he posted that video with just him waving at fans. But it's pretty impressive. I really wonder how big that TikTok is going to get. I wish he would come over to YouTube. But TikTok seems to be the future, I guess, which is unfortunate. I don't like TikTok, but I get it. Now, I would like to take a second and show you guys something that's going on. So we have That Umbrella Guy, heavily featured in this article from Just Take the W Grifters. It's from The Racket. Never heard of it. The only reason I'm even talking about it is because Ben Collins, blue check mark, senior reporter at NBC News, prominently featured it on his Twitter, which has, you guessed it, 265,000 followers, which I'm sure gave that article a tremendous amount of weight. He says, this is a great story about how old media was badly duped, by several people on YouTube trying to make money. Instead of recognizing and writing about the ecosystem that duped them, they are doubling down on a pile-on because they are embarrassed. If we don't start focusing on the pipes of the internet, how information gets to people, who serves to profit, we're in for an extraordinary rough 3 years. Pay attention to who is focused on inventing recognizable villains and those who see it as the economy it is. So it's funny. You must work for free, Ben Collins. You must not make any money at NBC News, huh? As senior editor, and all of the garbage you guys have made over the past couple of years, when you made hundreds of thousands of articles about Trump. Yeah, I'm sure all of that wasn't for profit, but let alone, like, I find it funny, like, people get really, and the Johnny stuff, I feel pretty passionate about because, I mean, I like the idea of DV not having a gender. I like the idea of maybe we should, ask for receipts instead of just taking people at their word. A lot of people were pretty passionate about this topic. One of the most passionate people about this topic that I know was That Umbrella Guy. Very passionate about this. He's been making videos about it for like 3 years, really just going through that case. Probably knows it better than anybody. And they come after him now and start using every word in the playbook to try to smear him, which is what this article does. So this gentleman is very upset that people called out Taylor Lorenz again, who's constantly messing up, makes awful accusations at people, and doxes people. She's not a good person, in my opinion. But he's very upset that people called her out, particularly Tug, and starts attacking him in this article, calling him every word in the playbook, every Istanphobe, which is disgusting, and calls him a GGer. You know what I'm talking about. Gamergate. Apparently, that's what he is now. He's a Gamergator because, like myself, he was a member of Comicsgate, which, by the way, is a movement about customer service and making better comic books, because everybody in that everybody in the mainstream comic book industry, and this is a long story, but everybody in the mainstream comic book industry is pretty much extremely far left or an activist. Most of them have no talent, and they've destroyed the comic book industry. That's what that was all about. But they're going to try to smear it, and they try to make him look awful. because they're afraid of people like him. I mean, he had a big impact on this trial. He got mentioned in the trial 6 times. So they're still going after him. Here it is right here. He's also a veteran of #ComicsGate, the Gamergate sequel, which BuzzFeed describes as an online harassment campaign. Oh, BuzzFeed says it. So that's a true authority. Oh, my goodness. I didn't know we were using the best of sources for this article. BuzzFeed says it, so it must be true. This article, by the way, is awful, and I'm not going to spend any more time on it. The only reason I'm even talking about it, to be honest, is because of Ben Collins and his ranking at NBC News. Senior editor. So this is a top dog in mainstream news that's reading this article and platforming it with his massive fan base, 265,000 followers. It's a lot of people. That is a ton of people. So you've got him sharing that now and really putting this out there, which tells me this is not going to die down. And it's funny that guy says take the win. Why don't you just take the L? They're not going to let this go because they're extremely afraid. They know their time is up. It's been up for a while, but they've had to go to such lengths. Like, look what happened with Nick Rekieta. Look what happened to Nick Rekieta. Remember during the Rittenhouse stuff, he was getting more viewers than Law and Crime. It's very obvious to me and several other people that Law and Crime must have went to YouTube and got an unfair advantage because Law and Crime had more viewers than Rekieta or anybody else who was doing live streams of the trial. So these people do whatever they can do to try to grasp their last little breath of relevancy to try to stay on top. So they're going to go after Tug and try to ruin him because they don't like the fact that they're not the arbiters of truth anymore. That they're not the ones that people go to. No one gives a shit what NBC News thinks about anything anymore. Except for maybe people that don't use the internet. And that's far and few. It's mostly like older people. So, with each passing year, less people care about what they have to say. And it's only a matter of time until they just phase out. It's just the way things are going. And they're desperately trying to fix it. They know that that's how it's going. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Hopefully Tug will be all right. I'm sure a lot of us have his back, and we will monitor the situation. Let me know what you think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And as always, I will see you on the next one. Peace.
Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.